Hey guys, Will and Basil here with GraysonHobby. So you got your Jumper T16 in the mail, you hooked it up to OpenTX, you started transferring files from your other radio onto the T16, and after that you go to turn it on, and let's see what happens. Oh, everything's looking good, right? All right, okay, we're good there, we're good. Oh, what? Oh no.
Emergency.
Okay, so don't freak out.
It's defective.
It's not defective.
Should I return it?
Yes, throw it. No, don't do that. Don't throw your radio. Regardless, so here's how to fix it.
All right, like always, if this video you find it useful and helpful, hit that subscribe button and be sure to support GraysonHobby. If it's a pack of props, batteries, the quad, jumper
Every
radios,
little bit helps.
everything. Everything ships from right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Located right outside Atlanta, Georgia. It's usually about 2 days to the entire east coast of the country.
Also, check out our Facebook group with a lot of tech support, help, stuff like that. We got a pretty good little community.
Yeah,
going.
everybody's helping each other out.
Everybody's been really good, very helpful in it.
What do I fix?
All right, so the first thing you'll notice, you're going to freak out because none of the buttons are responding. You're trying to turn it off. Well, guess what, guys? You have to just unplug the battery.
Okay.
And then we're going to have to put it into bootloader mode to fix this.
All right.
So we're going to push and hold. We're going to plug the battery back in. I'm not even going to put the case on the back just in case we have to do it again. T4 and T1, I'm going to push them inwards. Turn it, push and hold the button until it turns on. Takes a couple seconds. Now we're in bootloader mode. So what we're going to have to do is take our USB, connect it to the top, not the back of the radio where the multi-module is, the top of the radio here. Plug it in. We are going to make sure chances are the reason you did this is because you've already been in OpenTX, but if you haven't, you need to go to settings. Make sure you're set on Horse X10/X10S. Go there, otherwise it won't read. And then you can go to remodels from radio. This one, in this case, I added one radio here. This was the ET115V3. This is the only one I've transferred over from something else. I'm going to double click it. I'm going to go down to the settings. And here's where our problem lies, guys. Internal radio system. The T16 does not have an internal RF module, so what we have to do is disable that. Once we turn that off, close it out. And if you did that with if you did multiple models, say you did 3 or 4 of them, you're going to have to go through and turn off the internal RF. Like if you go to, say, this one right here, you want to verify any model that you transferred over, the internal RF is turned off. Okay?
So all of them have to be off?
Yes. Well, the internal RF cannot be on. That's the problem between the X10S firmware and the T16. So now I'm going to just simply write the models.
Hold on, let's see. Where are you clicking?
I'm going to go where I read it. I'm going to go above it and write the models. I'm going to close that just for the sake of making sure. I'm going to read it one more time.
Trust but verify.
And just verify. Internal is off.
Okay.
So now I'm just going to unplug the sucker. I'm going to go to exit.
Welcome to Jumper TX.
We're back here. Now this will give me the ability to go into the model, and you'll see the internal and external is off. Now we have to go back and turn it back to the multi-module. And then in this case, I'm setting up an ET115, so I'm going to go to FreeSky D16. And then I'd be able to bind. Okay. Let me go ahead and exit that out. You guys can see it'll be sitting on for a few minutes. It would have already gone in emergency mode at this point if any of the internal RFs. Now, if say you have a model, one of the models has internal RF selected and the other ones don't, but you're not on ET115 as your default, well, it'll probably work until you switch to that model. Then the the emergency mode will kick on. So be very careful if you're transferring models from any other radio or any other OpenTX file over, that you do turn off the internal RF module in the model before saving it and disconnecting your radio. Otherwise, you'll have to go back and do this fix.
All right, we hope this tip helps you save some gray hair, saves your hair from going out, saves some bad words being said.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was like the first thing I did was transfer files over, and I started freaking out that I just broke the brand new radio as well. So it happens.